How's it going, everybody? MountainSpyder here, bringing another video in the Battlefleet Gothic Armada video series. So this video is going to be a little bit different, as I'm going to be bringing you the different favors that the race orcs can have. Now in the background, I'm just going to have video playing and me having a few fights with the orcs, just in the skirmish mode, as they obviously aren't available in the campaign. So the idea behind this was that I was looking for the game for about 2 weeks prior to actually getting it, while I was waiting for the Steam Summer Sale. And when I was looking around, I didn't find a lot of information, bar a few wiki sites, with regarding to the favors. So hopefully this video just helps anyone getting interested in the game, just to get a bit more information about it. Or for those of you who are playing it already, then you can get a bit more information on the favors that you want to kit out your admiral with. So starting out with the orcs, I will do a video for each one of the different races. So doing orcs first. With their favors, just keep in mind, well, with all favors, keep in mind that the higher tier ship you have, the cost of your favor increases by 200. With obviously light cruisers being the first ones that can get favors. They start off with 200, then it goes 400 to the cruiser class, and then 800 with the battle cruiser class. So sorry, it actually doubles, not increases by 200. Anyway, so the first favor we're going to look at is the Evil Sons clan for the orcs. Now, orcs are typically slow, and the Evil Sons favor makes up for that quite nicely. So you get the bigger red button as a passive, which allows your combustion gauge to refill faster by 25%. This is great fun, as it allows you to get off your charges a lot more often, and just gives you that much more mobility, as like I said, orcs are the slowest race in Battlefleet Gothic Armada. And then the weapon you get for this favor, as the orcs get one passive and effectively one weapon, is the tractor cannon. Now, the tractor cannon is a lot of fun to use in the game, because you pretty much grab an enemy ship and put it towards you. You put it towards by 800 units, and the range is 7,500. Now, this is great fun, because it allows you to grab fast-moving enemies and bring them towards you, and with the range of 7,500, you can use it on the guys who are staying a bit further out of range than you. Obviously, you're not going to grab people who are using bomber spam at 12,000 range, but at least it'll bring in most of your combatants that are within the 6,000 range. Great thing with this is you can actually get charges off with it, or rams off with this, because if you have an ally ship that's in between you and your target, you can actually pull the enemy target into one of your friendly ships, and you're going to deal quite a bit of damage with it. So it's great fun for both your mobility and increasing your control. Then the second one is the Blood Axes clan, which personally is my least favorite, just because it doesn't really give you that much. So your passive is Commando Training, which lets you use Running Silent. Great, but you don't have the Running Silent thing in the first place, and now you have it. So it's not terrible, but it's not great either. And then the weapon you get is a Tractor Cannon. Oh, sorry, not Tractor Cannon, Nova Cannon. Now, Nova Cannon's range is from 6,000 to 25,000, so it doesn't really synergize unless you want to have your one long-range ship in the back. And on top of that is the fact that you've got a 25% chance of destroying this weapon every time you fire the Nova Cannon. So if you like gambling and like long-range stealthy ships, Blood Axes are for you. I guess, yeah, it's one of those things. It's very different, very un-orky in a sense, but yeah. So next clan is the Goth clan. These guys are the ultimate badass assault actions. Orcs, as a standard, have 4 assault actions when boarding. Raging Goths, your passive, turns that into 5. So if you get in boarding range, your enemy is definitely going to feed it with Raging Goths. And secondly, you get, your weapon is the Ramming Gob, which increases the orc ship's ram by 50% damage. Now, ramming in the first place does a lot of damage, and orcs enjoy ramming a lot. This ramming gob makes you do even more damage with it. So if you enjoy ramming, definitely go for the Goth clan. It is great fun, and they're by far the best for up close and personal. And then last but not least is the Bad Moon clan. Their passive gives you 1 upgrade slot on the ship. So now, whilst this doesn't sound fantastic, it allows you to bring more to the table and allow you to prepare for more situations. The way I see most games is the more situations, the more counters you can prepare for, the more likely you are to win. So this Thief Surplus allows you to take more upgrades and allows you to prepare for more situations and just be ready for whatever your enemy has to throw at you. And when it comes down to that 1v1 to ships, that one extra upgrade slot can really make a difference. And then your weapon that you get with the Bad Moon Clan is the Shock Attack Mega Cannon. So now this is a really interesting and different weapon. Again, it range is 6,000 to 25,000, so it's a bit awkward when you get to like the mid to late game of a engagement. But what it does is it allows you to complete 2 assault actions against enemy ship, effectively like a lightning strike, but you can do it even whilst their shields are still up. So now this is great for the early game, just to hopefully get an engine hit, or hopefully get a generator hit, or even if you're just starting fire as an enemy ship right from the beginning of the game. It's something, because they're either going to be taking quite a bit of damage from it, or you're going to force them to use up their repair option very early on in the game. I find it is quite nice just getting those assault actions off really early, and because it's such long range, you can continue to do it against long range spam bomb spams. So for instance, like Eldar, if you were to get in range and fit them with the auger probe that sits on top of them, I can't think of it right now. Not Grot on a Rock. It's the other one. It is Grot on a Rock. Then no matter how far away they run, you can always use your shock attack gun. So in that sense, it is great fun. So anyway, I hope this helped anyone who's looking into the game or currently playing the game, figuring out how the orcs work. Don't worry about sticking to one favor. Not all your ships have to be Evil Suns. You can have 2 Evil Suns with attractor cannons and 3 Goth ships in the front, and you use your backline Evil Suns to tractor cannon them into your Goths, getting the ram off. So you can have as many or as few of the favors as you want, and just experiment, have fun, and yeah, it brings the orcs a lot more flavor, and it does stick to the flavor of the lore, which is really great thinking on the developer side. So hope everyone enjoyed this, and like I said, this will be part 1 of, I think there's 6 factions, so a 6 faction tutorial on Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Cheers everyone, enjoy!